the command hook strippers. Hi everyone, it's Grace and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 things that you need for college that no one tells you about. These are things that I either got at the last minute or I got while I was unpacking or already settled into my dorm, and these are things that I did not think of buying before I went to college. So I'm here to save you that trouble and just tell you things that people might forget to buy but are definitely needed in college. Before we get into the video though, please do not forget to subscribe down below and give this video a like or comment. Either one of those makes my day and it really helps me out a lot, so thank you for doing that. And go follow my Instagram, it is linked down below. Okay, now that all that is taken care of, let's just hop right into the video. First, I feel like I need to make a little disclaimer though. Every dorm is different, whether you're living in a community or private dorm, I forget the word for it. But it's different at every school, and honestly, everyone's experience is different, so some things that might have helped me might not come in handy for you, but I'm here to just tell you what's helped me get through college and try to make your life a little easier. So the first thing that I think is so helpful for everyone is an iPhone card holder. As you can see, my student ID is already tucked in the back, or if you go to CSU, my RAM card, but this thing is honestly a lifesaver. Some of my friends did get through the entire year without having one of these. They either put it on their lanyard or kept it in their backpack, but there were many times where we would be walking to the dining hall or something and someone had forgotten or lost their ID. And honestly, your ID card is your lifesaver on campus because that is how most dining halls give you food and they swipe you in, and that's just kind of how you maneuver around campus. So if you lose that, you do have to go through the trouble of getting a new one, and oftentimes they will charge you for getting a new one. So I definitely think that this came in the most handy. This was just a real lifesaver and I used it every single day. Also, shout out to Sam if you're watching this, my roommate. She put her ID card on a broken lanyard, and pretty much every other day she did not know where her ID card went. She either lost it in her backpack or it fell out of the lanyard into the dorm room, and she almost lost it multiple times. So take a lesson from Sam and just get an iPhone card holder. The next thing that I recommend getting is a dorm bed tray, and I will put up a picture of one because the name is kind of confusing, but this was especially helpful for my dorm, which was lofted. I definitely think they are still helpful if you don't loft your dorm, but my dorm was lofted and it was a pain in the butt sometimes. Let me just tell you. I loved having it lofted, but there are just a lot of things that can go wrong. So I didn't have one of these at the beginning of the year, and I think Sam did actually, and hers was really helpful because she could put her fan on it at night and we didn't have air conditioning. So it really came in handy in the middle of the night when I needed to put my fan on there because we didn't have air conditioning and I couldn't fall asleep. It also helped because I could put my phone on there at night while I was charging it, and then that meant I could set an alarm on my phone and then I could grab my phone off the tray and turn it off in the morning instead of trying to scramble down my bed and get my phone from somewhere on the ground. So I definitely think a dorm bed tray comes in handy whether your bed is lofted or not, but I would especially recommend it if your bed is lofted because it just is so much more convenient. The next item that I recommend getting is a fan, and this definitely does not apply to everyone. There are some dorms on my campus that have air conditioning because they're newer, and I lived in an older building so it did not have air conditioning. So if you have air conditioning, you're probably fine, you probably don't need a fan, but if you do not have air conditioning, I cannot stress getting a fan enough. My fan was not anything special, it was just, you know, a standard fan, but I would recommend, if you have the money, I would definitely splurge on getting a really nice fan for the room because in the long run it will just do you so many favors. The room gets so hot. Also, if you loft your bed, I did not know this, if you loft your bed, I guess please don't think I'm stupid for not knowing this. Heat rises, so if you're sleeping higher up, it's going to be stuffier and just more congested and hot. So I would like complain so much at night being like, why is it so hot up here? It's like colder on the ground. And I think it was Sam probably. Someone told me that heat rises and that it gets hotter up high. So I did not know that when locking my bed, but honestly having my fan right next to me when I slept was fine. I can personally sleep through noises, so it didn't bother me. It was just honestly a lifesaver because I'm someone who cannot really sleep when they are hot. Definitely getting a fan if your dorm does not have air conditioning is a priority. Make sure that is on your list. The fourth thing that I would recommend getting is so many command hooks and command strip stickers. Okay, this is probably just personal experience. Me and Sam hung up so many things in our room. We needed probably like a million command hooks. And we did get command hooks before leaving. We got a bunch of them, but Sam came even more prepared when we were moving in, and I ended up running out and I had bought a lot. So it was a good thing that she had bought so many because I would have died without having command hooks. The command hook strippers I'm screaming. Command hook strippers. Oh my god, okay. The command hook stickers, not strippers. The command hook stickers come in a lot of use when you're hanging up things such as Polaroids, which I hung up a bunch of Polaroids. I will link the vlog in this video, either in the description or somewhere up here. I showed you guys how I hung up my Polaroids in a vlog. I used so many command hook stickers all throughout my room just for random stuff. So even if you don't use the command hooks, the stickers that they come with are really useful, and I would definitely just recommend having a bunch of those in storage somewhere lying around if you want to hang a bunch of stuff up. The next thing that I would recommend having for your dorm is some kind of safe or something that you can store stuff in that has a lock that no one else can get into. My campus was really safe and I trusted all of the girls in my hall. I lived in a community style, so my whole hall was girls and the hall across from us was boys. I trusted everyone in my dorm, but I still think that having a safe with a lock is very useful and something everyone should have because people are coming in and out of the dorms. You really never know who's in there. You really never know who has friends, and sometimes it can just be a little crazy. So I would recommend getting some kind of safe, something with a lock. In our closets at CSU, there was a little drawer that came out. There was like a loop and you closed it and you could put a lock over it. So that's what I used, and I just kept my camera stuff in there and my valuables. I just think that you can never be too safe, so if you have something that is really expensive or that you don't want anyone else to touch, then I would definitely recommend having something with a lock so that you can protect it, so that you can feel safe knowing that no one else can get to it. The next thing that I would recommend getting is a portable charger. Portable chargers come in really good use at the beginning of the year. They're useful all the time, but like throughout the year you pretty much bring your laptop everywhere, so if worst came to worst you could just plug it into your laptop. But a portable charger is very important, especially for like welcome week where everything's just getting started. My phone almost died so many times and I didn't have a portable charger. Some of my friends did and I could use theirs, so that was super helpful. Having a portable charger on you is just super helpful for any situation, and making sure that you can contact someone no matter where you are is very important. So I think having a portable charger is very useful, especially when you're doing a welcome week and you're doing all of these activities and you can't really charge your phone. And if your phone dies, then that's, I mean, I guess you can live in the moment more, but if you need to contact someone, that's not going to be very helpful for you. The next thing that I recommend having is a robe and shower shoes. This probably applies more to community style dorms. Since I didn't live in a dorm that had my own bathroom, I really don't know how it is and how cleanly it is. Shower shoes might come in handy then, but if you're comfortable with it, then it's fine. Also, you might not need a robe if you have a bathroom right inside your room because there's really no one to walk around in front of and you don't have to walk through the hallway. If you're living in a community style dorm, I would definitely recommend getting a robe. I was one of the only people who brought a robe at the beginning of the year, and whenever I would walk by a girl or see someone in the bathroom, they would always be like, "That is so smart, like I wish I brought my robe."
Hi guys, I'm currently editing this, and what I was saying is that everyone at the beginning of the year was saying that they wish they would have brought their robe, and by the end of the year probably most of the girls had robes in my hall because robes are just a lot easier to move around in and feel more comfortable in around a bunch of people than just being in your towel. So get a robe.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. My memory card got full on my camera, so if something cut out, I will just insert a little clip of me talking while I edit. Yeah, I'm not sure if it cut off what I was saying. I guess I'll just move on to the next item. The next thing that I recommend getting is an extra set of bed sheets. Laundry is terrible. I am someone who didn't start doing my own laundry until the summer before I went to college, so yeah. But I know a lot of people don't do their own laundry, and that's fine. Parents like to take care of us. Moms especially like to take care of us, especially if you're the baby like me. I didn't learn how to do my laundry for a long time, and I don't like doing it now, but it's something that every grown-up has to do. Washing my bed sheets and comforter and all that stuff was probably one of the worst things in the world, especially with a lofted bed. It's really hard to make your bed. I'm not trying to scare you guys away if you want to loft your bed. I absolutely loved lofting my bed, but when it comes to certain things, there's just some things that come with lofting a bed that are annoying. Washing your bed sheets is one of them. Laundry can take a really long time, and both me and Sam brought extra sets of bed sheets, and we would take one off and wash it, and while that one was washing we would put the other one on. But getting an extra set of bed sheets just makes the whole process a lot easier and a lot faster. The next thing that I would recommend you guys getting is a shoe storage for your closet. I can insert a picture of what mine looked like. It was super helpful, but if you guys have a lot of shoes like I do, this comes in a lot of use because you don't have that much space in a dorm. While I love all my shoes, I love my clothes more, and I would rather have a bunch of clothes. So being able to compact that space and make it, and I would put multiple shoes in each storage so that I could have a lot of shoes. It just made things a lot easier and doable than trying to put them all over the place and having it get messy all the time. So having shoe storage in your closet or somewhere in your room that you can conceal, people won't see it every time you come in. It helps your room look a lot cleaner, it helps you stay organized, and it's just really helpful for your space overall. And the last thing that I would recommend having in your dorm is seating. This is so key. Sam and I's room was pretty much the place where all of our friends hung out, where people would come if they were having a bad day. We would always leave our door open, and any of our friends were welcome to come in, and we would always sit and chat. We would have movie nights, bachelor night, and it was really fun, but at the beginning of the year we didn't have as much seating. That was kind of hard. At Thanksgiving break, I ended up bringing this huge fluffy chair that I had, and that ended up helping with the seating. It's just nice to have seating for your guests because if people do come in, you don't want to tell them to sit on the floor. Just having a lot of seating is nice. We had a swing chair and my white fluffy chair, and we had our 2 desk chairs, our drawers, which people would sit on. So if you guys want to see my dorm room tour, I will link it either up here or in the description, and you guys can watch that and see what our room looked like. Having a lot of seating was definitely key, especially since we had a lot of people over a lot, and it was just very helpful. Having seating is definitely something I would recommend getting because it is just a nice luxury to have, and it makes your room look a lot more full and a lot better. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this helped you if you are an incoming freshman and you don't know what to expect, and I hope this helped you shop for your dorm and do all that. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. I have a lot more stuff I could recommend to you guys if you guys would want to see that. And yeah, just don't forget to subscribe, follow my Instagram, it'll all be linked down below. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!